Hello, and in this topic, believe me or not, Sekiro is a bit similar to one of my favorite childhood games, Tenchu. Let me explain. Sekiro was released in the year 2019, but let us now appreciate that this is the game of the year 2019, and I am getting hype since this is a part of the Souls game series. More on rage quitting and violent boss fights. Besides being a Souls game like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne, it is similar to Tenchu. But disclaimer, this is just my opinion, don't screw with it. And I don't care whatever you say cause this is my opinion. So if you don't know Tenchu, it is a popular game since the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 Tenchu games. Tenchu is an action-adventure stealth video game series originally developed by Japanese developer Acquire, where the player assumes the role of a ninja in the 16th century Japan, or the Sengoku Jidai. The title in Japanese literally translates in English as Divine Retribution, and plus, Tenchu was first released in 1998, their first game, Stealth Assassins. And same as Sekiro, it is also published by Activision, but check this out, some of the late Tenchu games are made by FromSoftware, the same developers of the Souls game, which is so superb that they also made a stealth-based ninja samurai game. Yes, Sekiro. But actually, accordingly to the difficulty, Tenchu can't stand a chance because the game isn't massive at all and you can finish the game within just 3 to 4 hours. Especially the most favorite Tenchu game that I play is the Birth of the Stealth Assassins, which is also Tenchu 2, which is my first Tenchu game in PlayStation 1. And I admit, I love the storyline and you can choose between Rikimaru, Tatsumaru, and Ayame. Yes, Ayame, one of my favorite childhood waifus, and luckily she has been remodeled a lot of times until the Tenchu game in Xbox 360 appeared, which is the Tenchu Z, but I like the early games more. Tenchu 2 like the Birth of the Stealth Assassins in PlayStation 1, Wrath of Heaven, and Fatal Shadows in PlayStation 2, and of course the Time of the Stealth Assassins in PlayStation Portable. Before, I don't care about the poor dialogue, the Roblox-ish low-poly PlayStation 1 models. I just care about the cutscenes, the combat, and the storyline. But I have to admit, I miss replaying these cutscenes before, and I really love samurais and ninjas slash shinobis as a kid. When I first played the Tenchu games, regardless on the platform I'm playing, I still find it difficult, especially when it is your first time playing the game, first time exploring the game, and you are not yet a hardened veteran and you still lack on fingering the controller. But sneaking behind the enemies are so cool, you know, instead of having a hard time fighting it. If you are, you're too lazy to slice and dice and stab or deflect. In addition, these sneak attack animations in Tenchu are pretty cool. And as for the dialogues and the dramatic cutscenes, I keep on replaying it just to dig into the lore of the game. And as well as to look into the beautiful character design. Yeah, because why not? Shinobi's kill without honor. Like imagine defeating boss levels in which you will use your equipments, your tools, more than just your weapon, just to get your ass out of the boss level. Well, to be fair, you need to beat the system like they beat you. And speaking of tools, of course, ninjas are fully equipped with their shurikens, grappling hooks, smoke bombs, name it. And you are limited to carry enough equipments with you. I know that I honestly compared Sekiro to Tenchu because of the combat system, the stealth mechanics, the weapon upgrades or the collectibles, and other ninja equipments, and especially the grappling hook. Yeah, you grappling hook everywhere. That will make you more insane like a shinobi Spider-Man style. But unlike other Souls game, Sekiro has a different leveling system. You spend your skill points to learn some combat skills like prosthetic skills, shinobi skills, name it. As for Tenchu, you have to unlock any ninja tools in every level depending on what you have accomplished in the level, because it is focused on how many stealth kills you make and perhaps not getting detected by the AI. And before you perform a sneak attack, you will have a detection meter as well. And I forgot to mention that you can unlock everything before using good old cheat codes. Yes. And speaking of combat, these two games have some array of techniques in which you can unlock during your progress. And there's nothing I can compare, and I refuse to elaborate that both of their combat and the level design is a chef's kiss. Just look on how they design ancient Japanese structures and the landscape that gives you more time to explore and discover some hidden areas which will lead you to the next level. Both games has clinging to the walls features, hugging wall features. This makes Sekiro special compared to other Souls game that has this wall climbing or more parkour stuff, particularly shinobis mostly fight in rooftops. At this point, what matters is your coordination and reflexes, and most importantly, muscle memory, as it is expected in sword fighting games like these two games. Okay, so I'm disclosing it. For me, it is also similar to Ghost of Tsushima, Neo, and of course, Onimusha. Yep, Tenchu and Sekiro are both the same. They are both set on the Sengoku era, aka the feudal Japan. I love Japanese history because it is also historically accurate towards the depiction of ninjas. Man, it makes me want to play Total War Shogun again. What makes it more accurate is that they made ninjas slash shinobis more like contract killers, spies, mercenaries, black ops, and the CIA of medieval Japan. I started liking ninjas because I am a fan of Naruto, and now you are obligated to swear a loyalty to the lord or the client that you serve. Since you are a ninja or a shinobi, you are supposed to have ultimate chakras, godly powers, and incredible sneaking ability, and of course, hand signs. Sneaking ability in which senpai can't even notice you anymore. I'm kidding. In Tenchu, you are the ninja of Lord Goda, while in Sekiro, you are the shinobi of the divine heir, which is Kuro of the Ashina clan. That's pretty hype up, right? It is insanely hype up, and they might as well have waifus like Emma and Ayame. I forgot to mention that besides having some similarities from Naruto, they also gives off some Demon Slayer and Inuyasha and especially Samurai X vibes. Yes, anime vibes like, FromSoftware is really a Japanese company. Yep, I like them. And that's a wrap. I honestly miss the Tenchu franchise. I'm also rooting for another comeback or perhaps a remaster of Tenchu. When? That I don't know. Lastly, the two games are hyped up and you will love to play it again and again, just to try different play styles or perhaps master the game and discover each game's alternative endings. And I'm not gonna lie that the boss fights are very fun to replay. You just gonna replay it and just get good and have fun fighting the boss levels like you are in an anime fight. And I'm not gonna lie, these two games are great because no need to compare. I just said that Sekiro is just a bit similar to Tenchu, so what do you guys think? Thanks for tuning in and see you on the flip side. Take care, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Peace out.